This King Resource is the accessible gamer. To O.C.G. I'm here playing Elden Ring. Make sure I'm live today. Fuck! Oh well, not a big deal. Damn it. Fuck. I just took a break to help my mom. Yeah, she just wanted me to. My mom wanted me to help her. Then I ate myself, so. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, man. Means a lot to me. Yeah. It's like the Taurus demon in cow form. Yeah. Oh, thank God. First. I know Alex is going to be jumping in at midnight. I know Steph is trying to get it, trying to talk his parents or siblings into get it for him. He has the money, but he just trouble walking. And then he's also Nero is also probably going to get a day one as well. So we can have 4 or 5 of jumping in. Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure it launches. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it launches midnight here for me, like midnight my time. So it's not a problem for me. I'm already up usually late anyway at that time. And I'm not, I'll make sure I am. I don't want to miss it. I want to be jumping in.
Well, I took you no matter, it's all lay out your own.
Hold on, okay. Yeah, sure. What's up? Yeah, sure. What's up? You have to do a bunch of extra steps. That's not the bad ending. That's the medium ending. Yeah, you have to do a bunch of extra steps to get the best ending. You'd have to look up a guide. It's really complicated. But that's not the bad ending, though. The bad ending, he becomes a demon and basically kills everybody. He becomes the Shura they're talking about. He kills Emma. He kills Ishin. He kills his charge, like pretty much everyone. He basically becomes a demon of hatred himself. See. Yeah, but like he stays human. Like he becomes like a walking demon samurai. Yeah, he is pretty hard. Okay. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people singing praises of the umbrella. I never used it a lot, but I've heard a lot of people sing its praises, so just shows you a lot of different ways to play the game. I know that, like, if you use the umbrella, one of the functions of the umbrella allows you to escape back into stealth after you've been discovered. People can abuse the hell out of that to fucking kill groups of enemies. Take out 2 or 3, get caught, use it. Like, it has like a smoke thing that... So... Yeah. Also, you know, make sure to get the thing that makes your footsteps silent. I always tell people to make sure they do that as soon as possible. It makes stealth so much better. And then also make sure to get the Ashino art skill tree as soon as possible. I cannot describe to you just how fucking how much easier having the Ichimonji makes the game. Like, the Ichimonji is a fucking game changer. Does incredible damage, super duper stagger, and replenishes your own stagger meter. Yeah. Yeah, or do the air one, so you just drop down. So you can literally queue it up with like no delay if you time it right. And then I always put the Wondrous Physic on the hotkey, or the holding triangle, whatever you call that. Okay, I'm about ready to go to Raya Lucaria. I'm almost right level, almost right here. Just gotta do a little more prep. And I should blow through it. You're a wizard, tarnished.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your own.
Sending stone 2. Where? Yeah. Yeah, I haven't been to the Crystal Tunnel. I might make that a stop before I fucking... Yeah. It's, what is it, right here? I probably should go and do... I already done that, yeah. They get more smithing stone too. I'm gonna keep leveling my Uchi katanas. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I need to give that bit to the bell bearing. And you know what really upsets me is, like, I like the round table hold, but I don't like it as much as some of the other hubs, like Firelink Shrine and Dark Souls 3, or, but then, have you found the round table hold in Lindell? How you can find the real basis for it? It's like that I love so much more. Like, because it has, like, the outside courtyard and the garden. Like, if they had included all of that in the hub for this, it would have put the hub much higher on my list. I actually think, like, the real-world version is cooler.
Back already, no matter.
Yes. In fact, if you look, see the symbol? It's in a gold. That's a nice touch. See, look at the symbol for the goals. How circle, it's set up like a goal. Although less of a prison and more of a temporal place. Yeah, the different layers of the dream. How the Nightmare Frontier doesn't actually connect to the rest of the world. It's literally tethered. Yeah, it's part of the fucking... Yeah. That's the very Lovecraftian shit. But I'm just saying, like, the round table hold that you find in the real world has way more tunnels, upper level, a big courtyard, an outdoors area. Like, I liked it way more. If they had included all that here, I would actually like this hub a lot more. I would love to do a mod for that on PC. Because, I mean, the files are all there. You know what I mean? Like, literally, you could swap... I feel like somebody can mod that in. You know? Mod in the outdoor areas. And then make a lot of the NPCs move to parts of the outdoors. And stuff like that. Like, I don't think that would be too intensive. I would mod the shit out of that into Elden Ring. Yeah. Hey, it's good to see you, Toxic Vermin. It's been a while, man. Just replaying it for the 50th time.
Back all, no matter.
Before the DLC drops. Okay, now we have the katanas up to level 9. That'll be good for enough. Oh, I finished it countless times, dude. I finished all these games. This is what I do, man. But, you know, it's not for everybody. I don't claim it is. Okay, now it should be high enough with good enough shit to take on Raya Lucaria. And I have the key, so I can just walk in. Alright, okay, man. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be an issue, dude. They know the hype around this. It's not a surprise. Maybe they would have been surprised for the main game, but now they know the hype surrounding this. They saw how well it did. So I don't think it'll be a problem. Yeah. In that case, that would have been a mistake. I'm actually kind of against them shadow dropping shit. I don't like it. I mean, they don't need to really announce everything way in advance, but at least give somebody a month, man. You know? Because for me, like, they'll announce something that I really like, and it's like, well, great, now I don't have the time to fucking save up the money for it, so I can't get it at launch. Usually, if they give me enough a head lead, I can save up money and get it. You know? I was the only way I've been able to portion out to save up money for getting the DLCs because I knew in advance. If they had just shouted up the DLC, I would not be playing it at launch, or probably the month it came out. God, I hate these fucking things. I mean, it's a delicate balance, okay? You don't want to announce it so soon that nobody can save up money and get it, but you also don't want to announce it so far out that people lose hype, because you'll see they'll announce a game, and then years will go by without anyone hearing about it, and then people stop caring, so it's like, why did you even announce it then? You know? Ideally, they would announce it 6 months. I think that, for like a new game, that is the perfect amount of time. You know, within the first 6 months, people have time to clear the schedules, but usually when it comes down to like the last 6 months, it's finalized. The game is not going to be delayed. You know what I mean? And that's another consequence of constantly announcing games too early is they get delayed. Those are the ones that usually get delayed. For example, Kingdom Hearts 3. They announced that game in 2013, and it launched in 2019. And I'm not talking about the quality of the game, but the reason why that happened is because they announced Kingdom Hearts 3 as soon as they started working on it. So to them, people thought, oh, it's getting delayed, oh, it's getting delayed. No, it didn't. It just literally, they basically announced it like as soon as they started. That's the problem. Don't do that. There's like so many game companies that will announce a game like as soon as they start working on it, you know? And then people are like, where the fuck is the game? Where's the game? Announce it when it's close to being finished. That way it really minimizes chances of delay. And you know, it's like sometimes it's a lesson that you think they learn, and then they don't. Yeah. Although, I think in that case, take for example, I was talking about the release dates. Okay, Bethesda seemingly learned the lesson, then forgot it. They announced like Skyrim, they had to delay it two or three times before they finally announced the release date for Skyrim. Then with Fallout 4, they got it right. They announced Fallout 4 in June of 2015. They released it in November. So by the time they announced Fallout 4 officially, it was almost done. Didn't have to delay, went all smooth. Then they announced Starfield too early and had to delay it like 3 times. Okay? Don't announce the fucking game until you are nearly done with it. Like I said, 6 months. By that point, you're in the final stretch. Delays are really unlikely. Yeah. If it exists, Todd Howard will put Skyrim on it, man. Ah, fucker. I actually think at this point, though, Fallout 76 is pretty good. I don't think it's like the greatest game of all time. I played part of it. I gotta go back to it, man. I got a lot of my play, dude. Besides just replaying Elden Ring, like, I've got a lot of shit. It is noticeably. I played it like the beginning, the introduction to New Atlantis, and it is a noticeably better game. It runs pretty consistently at 60, only chugging in some spots. The maps are way better and stuff like that. It's just it is a much better game now than at launch. But you know, it still didn't particularly grab me. I didn't give it that long. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. Yeah. Ah, whatever. I'm right there. And I pretty much used up all my soul, so I'm not even losing that much if I die anyway. So, fuck it. Not a big deal. Oh, okay. But yeah, you know, so, I intend to get back to it. It's just not something that was grabbing me. I have so many other things on my plate. I'm going to hold on one second. I'm pulling up my menu. I hate the fact that you can't see my video. I don't expect it to show you exactly what I'm seeing on my PlayStation dashboard, but at least don't cut my fucking camera. Whatever. That's something I definitely wish they would fix. Right now, I'm doing Elden Ring course. I'm gonna restart Ghost of Tsushima and platinum it. I mentioned before I originally almost got the platinum on PS4, then my all my saves on PS4 got deleted. Finally decided I'm gonna go back to it. I'm gonna finish out Hell Pie. I got 90% completion. When I beat that, I'm gonna get the platinum for that. Beating Jack and Daxter Last Frontier, get the platinum for that. It's one of the only Jacks I don't have the platinum for. They just added it. I'm going to get the platinum for Rift Apart. I'm going to play through Resident Evil 4. I need to get 100% completion and redo Separate Ways. I played the Separate Ways at launch. Working through getting the plat on Last of Us Part 2. I'm about a quarter of the way through that. Witcher 3, obviously, not getting the plat, but I'm going to be playing it all the way through. Tunic, I'm finishing off that. Wild Arms, Ukulele, and then a Plague Tale. So, definitely have a lot on my plate already. Let's see. So close. So I'm, it's just hard to justify making time for it. And I'd have to renew my Xbox Game Pass. And I've been making new accounts and taking advantage of the 2-week trial for $1 because I'm like that. So I have to make a new account, sign up the email, and I haven't got around to it. I've been too focused on this. Oh, that's cool, man. Ah. Yeah. So I have a lot on my plate. I mean to go back to Starfield, But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's still, I don't know. I feel like Starfield is not even that great of an open world game. Funnily enough, it seems like most people who enjoy Starfield just focus on doing the main missions and the side quests. You know what I mean? Because it seems like the handcrafted stuff, the side quests and places you go for that are great. It's all the fucking procedurally generated stuff that sucks. Oh, got it. So it's almost like they made a Bethesda, anti-Bethesda game. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I'm just not a big fan of procedurally generated content in games. Not in Diablo, not in Starfield. On paper, it sounds great. It's like, oh, 1,000,000 unique levels. Infinite levels that are unique. But in practice, it mostly means a bunch of levels that just look the same, but, oh, in this map, it turns slightly to the left instead of the right. And I don't ever think... Yeah. And I don't ever think... I don't ever think that procedurally generated content has ever matched handmade content, ever. And, you know, in Diablo or Hades or shit like that, it's not really a problem. Because, when people play Diablo, they're not playing it for the map. They're not playing it to explore the worlds. They're playing it for the fucking combat, the gameplay, and the loot grind. And that's fine. So the map is not the focus. The map is just kind of the pretext. But for me, a large reason why I play games... a large reason why I play games... Yeah. Although even with Neo, the levels in that are still handcrafted. Hey, how's it going, Stephticles? Either way, a large reason why I play games is for the worlds. I've said one of the main reasons why I like video games, and one of the main things that draws me to video games, is the sense of escapism. The sense of being in another world, and another place, that I could never be in real life. So, for me, a huge draw of a game is the world. If a game has a great world, a great setting, I will forgive a lot of problems. And don't get me wrong, I love the gameplay of the Souls games. I love the gameplay of FromSoft games, the challenge, but a huge draw for me is the world design. If they didn't have the world design that they do in these Souls games, I would not like them a tenth of the amount that I do. The world, the atmosphere, the places is a huge reason. I mean, would anybody love Bloodborne if it didn't have the fucking glorious setting that it did? Like, nowhere near as many people love Bloodborne if it wasn't for Yharnam. And I think that's something that is ignored. When people talk about Souls-like games, people assume that we like them just for the challenge, and not realizing how many of the people play the games for the world design and the atmosphere. And when you see a lot of, like, of course, there's a shit ton of Souls-likes, more than ever before. That is one of the things that most Souls-likes fall short on. A lot of them can match FromSoft's gameplay chops and have great combat. A lot of them can beat FromSoft graphically. After all, none of the games have been incredibly technically demanding. But very few, if any, have the world building and design chops that FromSoft does. You have no idea how many games I play that are Souls-likes. And that's like the main thing they skimp on is the world design and atmosphere. And that's like one of the main things that hooks players. And on top of which, that's one of the main reasons why I love Lies of P. Don't get me wrong, I love the gameplay, but Lies of P fucking excels at atmosphere in a way that few other Souls-likes do. Man, the first time I stepped out of the train station into the fucking city streets of Krat, and the fucking rain and the lightning, or saw the hotel, or, you know, going into the hotel, or the fucking Arch Abbey, the Path of Woe, or I'm sorry, the Path of Misery, it took my breath away. The atmosphere of Lies of P is fucking immaculate. Oh, god damn it. Oh well. It's also like I've talked to people who try to say that Lies of P was a Bloodborne ripoff, and I'm like, you have not played Lies of P then. Play Lies of P. Okay? It's inspired by Bloodborne. It is not derivative of Bloodborne. There is a fucking difference. Okay? Lies of P still does its own thing. It does not feel like a ripoff. And basically, Lies of P is based off, like, industrial Europe. Like, Prague, Poland. Yeah. Well, I mean, Alex, yeah. But he's not the only one. I heard a bunch of people say the same shit. Unfortunately. And almost all of them have never played it. Okay? If you actually play Lies of P, then you'll get it. Gameplay-wise, story-wise, aesthetic-wise, it is not a fucking ripoff of Bloodborne. I mean, we're talking about the difference between Lovecraftian and fucking Italian folklore, Italian fairy tales. Yeah. Oh, god, well. Oh well, shit happens. Alright, Echo, I love you. But you look at that floof. Look at that floof! We're trying at the floof! Yeah, I'm gonna get that. I love you, but you gotta get up. Oh. But, you know, that's what I'm saying, so... And I mean, I've even told Alex that. I've told him, I'm like, dude, play Lies of P. I told him, it has a free demo. Download the demo, Lies of P, okay? And you play it, you will see it is not fucking... Yeah. You will see it is not fucking Bloodborne derivative. I mean, I told him, I said, literally, play the demo. You will be able to tell. Yeah. It's a pretty lengthy demo too. It's like the first 2 hours. Like the first 2 chapters of the game. Dude, Liza P is one of my favorite Souls-likes. Yeah, you can carry your progress for the full game, which is great. But I don't know, man. I'm not sure if Steph will like it. I don't know. He's played Souls-likes, but I'm not sure if he is as big of a fan as we are. And I'm not saying that to disparage Steph. I'm just saying we fucking love Souls-like games. We eat, sleep, and breathe this shit. He likes them, but I don't know. I'm trying not to come across as disparaging him. I'm saying he's definitely played a lot of them. He likes them, but like, we're on another level. We eat, sleep, and breathe this shit. Whereas, Steph can take it or leave it. But there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not, don't take it the wrong way like I'm coming down on you. I'm simply saying, like, if I'm constantly fucking playing Souls-likes, like, all the time. Yeah, I mean, and that's fine. I mean, I don't like every Souls-like. I've played more than a few duds, man. I'm just talking about, like, for me and Mashin, man, it's like one of our favorite genres of games. Like, anytime we hear it's Souls, like, okay, we're down. I'll try it. I'm also, you should play the demo for Enotria, Steph. They have a pretty lengthy demo for that, too. For PS5. Yeah, I agree. I will be getting the full game. Fuck. Oh well. No doubt. And I have faith and I have hope that a lot of the stuff that we have problems with in the demo will be patched out. The demo was like a beta. You know what I'm saying? There's like 4 months between the demo. Yeah. Like I said, there's like 4 months between when the demo launched and when the game releases. So I honestly feel like they're going to be taking into account fan feedback, and we're going to see an improvement in the final release. So, but no, like I really, really enjoyed Enotria. That is a day one purchase for me. And it's only $50 brand new, so it's not even like a full price game. Yeah, that's pretty much my main bugbear. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was never unplayable. So, but yeah, definitely hope they've had that fixed by launch. But still, I liked it enough. It is a day one purchase for me. Huh. Maybe it's like a re-reason thing. I don't know, dude. But that's so weird. Like, the demo is up, dude. I can download and play the demo right now. Hold on one second. Let me check real quick. Yeah, the demo is still up, dude. I can re-download it right now. I'm not sure why you can't. Maybe you have to try going to like the game on the menu and it hits like version. Like it's like no, they did not remove it, dude. I'm telling you, I can like download it right now. Go to the game, then go hit the little like three dots and it hits select version. And try that. Sometimes you have to like toggle into a separate thing and it will pop up if you just search the demo. So maybe that's what it is. If not, then I truly don't know. Yeah, I mean, maybe like I wouldn't know. It could be a regional thing. I have no fucking clue. He is in the Czech Republic, so yeah. Fuck. Well, actually, if you remember, Resident Evil 2, they had a limited time demo for that. They removed that demo, but then they brought it back up due to fan demand. The RPD demo that was gone for a couple months, and then they said fuck it and brought it back up, but it was down for a while. But other than that, and like PT, that's one of the only things I can think of. Yeah, no, it's a great demo, dude. If you need help, don't be afraid to reach out to me and Maja, man. It is a hard game, and there's lots and lots of secrets in the demo, like a lot. Even after doing it like 3 times, I was still finding the secrets and shit I didn't know was there. That crab's got bling! Fuck. Oh well, I'm right there. Majin, man, what would you say is your favorite dungeon for this game? Yeah, out of the main dungeons. Yeah, I think if I had to pick my favorite dungeon, it would probably be Lindell. It honestly, feels like they just made an entire city a dungeon. Like, it is, yeah. But I'm saying, like, it is so big, like, even later on, yeah, exactly. But it honestly feels like a complete city. You know what I mean? It feels like a complete city. The fucking entryway. Well, the sewers, I don't consider that Lindell. I consider that, like, a different dungeon. It has a different title and everything. The Subterranean Shunning Grounds. I mean, you could technically consider that part of Lindell, but I don't, because it has its own title card. Fucking wizards, man. Oh, well, I'm right there. Yeah. But, like, it just felt like a complete city. You have the higher balconies, the palace, the Round Table Hole Keep, the rich district, the lower district, the slums. Like, it felt like a fully featured included city. It was fucking ridiculous. And the golden hue of it, you know? I also, what would you say is your favorite region of the world? Yeah, I do like Lernia. The way it's set and nestled in like the forest, and then it has huge plateaus around it. Yeah, I would say my probably favorite region in the world is probably Aldous Plateau. It just like it has such a huge variety. For one, I'm a big fan of fall. Fall is my favorite season. I've always had an obsession with fall. So the fact that it's a region of the world that's like perpetually fall with yellow trees would already make me like it. But then you have the main section of it in the middle, which has the windmills and the windmill village with the dancing bitches that was super creepy. You have the outskirts of the royal capital, where it's like the suburbs of the capital with all the towers, and then finally you have Mount Gamel, the volcano, which is still considered part of the plateau. So you have these big, beautiful woods that are twilight, you know, autumnal, the peaceful village, the outskirts of the city, and then the fucking volcano all in one region. So it just felt like it had so much variety. Plus, it's the only region in the entire game that has 2 legacy dungeons. Because it has Lindell and Mount Gamel. Yeah. I also really like Mountaintops of the Giants. That is a region that is deceptively large. It doesn't look that large on the map, but it is so fucking vertical that it actually winds up still being really large. Like, you see it, and like, oh, it's not that big, but, like, no, there's, like, 8 levels. Yeah, that's true. But then I did really like the Fire Giant as well, though, so... Yeah, that's another way out. I'm not going to take that right now. I've seen a lot of people bitch about that fight. I didn't really have a problem with that fight. Ah, shit, wow, he parried me. I mean, you know, honestly... Wow. Oh, he got me. Well, you know, I can't even knock him for that. That was a fucking solid parry. Yeah, so... Yeah, that is true. I actually still really like that dungeon, though. Just the idea of having a fucking boss fight set inside of a giant fucking whirlpool, that is still cool to me, man. Like, I still get goosebumps when I'm there and look at it. It's just, like, such a sick fucking idea. But yeah, there is a massive fucking difficulty spike in Elden Ring. For the Erdtree, too. I can see that. God damn it. Man, yeah, the fucking... I will say, the way, like, you hop into the coffin and it rewinds around you was a pretty sick fucking intro. I'm trying to think of what, like, what my favorite boss fight in this game is. There's a couple. Radagon was a fucking great boss fight. The Elden Beast, but like actual Radagon, that was a dope boss fight. The music, his attacks with the hammer, the golden thing, that was a terrific boss fight. Rykard, man, the giant serpent, the comets, and you using the fucking spear. Because don't get me wrong, they had used that before. They had used that before. You know what I mean? The Storm Ruler, but like with Storm Ruler, it was just really simple. You know what I mean? You charge it up, drop. It was a simple moveset. But with like the Serpent Hunter, they gave that weapon an entire fucking moveset. I thought that was like the best version of that idea. And then the fucking fighting him in the lava, it just really felt like you were fucking going toe to toe with a god. With this fucking huge spear. It's awesome. Fucking charging up the spear. Boom, stunning his ass, man. Fucking great. It felt like, that, you know, because the Storm Ruler was a cool weapon. And it was cool in Demon Souls. But it was just a simple thing, just a charge. Whereas this was like, it gave it a full fucking moveset. It was a much cooler fight. Yeah. Ah, you bastard. Ah, fuck. Oh, I got farther that time. Oh well, not a big deal. But yeah, I had such a great time, man. With Rykard. It is, yeah. I also really liked, Haraya Lu. Because he's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking Hulk out on you mid-fight, man. Fucking suplex you. Or like the fight with Morgot, man. How he breaks open the fucking clip to reveal that fucking blade. Even Melania was a good battle besides the fucking bleed shit. Like the health drain. I really wish that she just did not have that. I would have liked that fucking fight a lot more. Ah, fuck. That, yeah. God damn it. Or even Sir Gideon Offner. I know like people make fun of that fight, but that fight was still cool. And it's cool how he uses all the fucking abilities of the bosses you told him about, you know what I mean? So that boss fight is like 10 times easier if you just didn't tell Gideon any of the shit. Or man, Radahn. Dude, that like, the whole fucking festival for Radahn, and then like, literally you would get like 30 people just charging him up the fucking hill. That is an awesome fight, man. And like the fact that they were all there, like the fact that literally everybody who's there is there out of respect for Radahn. Like they could literally just leave him alone, but it's like, he meant so much to us. We can, yeah, well, Patches is a bitch, but like, everyone else, is there because they loved Radahn, and they weren't gonna let him sit there and be like a fucking zombie like that. Fuck. So like, they're literally all there for him. It like shows you how much like people loved him. And like, even though technically you're killing him, it's a mercy. He's a ghoul. Like, you're letting his soul finally fucking rest. And the fact that like, even with all that shit, as low as he become, he was still holding back that entire fucking comet. Even as weak as he was still holding that fucker back. That is insane. Yeah. Or like, I love how they kind of like, flip the script on you. The first bit of Elden Ring that we ever saw was the cutscene between Radahn and Melina fighting. And most people assumed that Melina was the good person in that fight. And Radahn was the bad guy. Nope. He's actually the honorable one, and she's the bitch. Yeah. That's funny. Fucking one-shot bullshit. Fuck. Oh well. I will beat this cocksucker. I mean, I have before. I will beat him again. Actually, I think I'm gonna try using the Bloodhound blade. Katana's not working. I swap it out. But, you know, so even like this, something as silly as his horse, man. Like, you're like, oh my god, why is he riding this tiny-ass horse that's goofy? And you're like, literally, because he loved the horse so much, he wasn't gonna give it up. I'm like, it's actually kind of made me emotional. He literally learned gravity magic just so he could keep riding his fucking horse. And honestly, even Radahn's death He basically fucking died to stop the Scarlet Rot from spreading further. I mean, you look at Caleb. You see how bad and fucked up Caleb is, right? From the Scarlet Rot. If he had not stopped her, God knows where else he would have spread the Scarlet Rot to. So, like, he fucking basically sacrificed himself to stop the spread. And, like, so many people love Radahn, man. You have mages, fucking, even Renilla. You know, she hates fucking most of the other gods. Fuck. But even, you know, yeah, it was, yeah. Yeah. And honestly, when you think about it, dude, after you beat Dark Souls 3 and you do the DLC, Dark Souls 3 probably has, like, one of the best fucking, endings out of all of them. The dude's painting another painted world. But with the Dark Soul, it won't rot. Like, that's the reason why the painted world got all fucked up, was because the paint didn't last. But, like, the new painting that he's painting will last forever. And unlike the other one, which was, like, made to be a prison, that kid is painting this one to be a safe sanctuary for everybody. So they imply that all the hollows, all the people who are still alive are going to go hang out in the painting without all that bullshit. So it's actually kind of a happy ending when you think about it. They won't have to deal with the hollows. They don't have to deal with all the people trying to kill them. They'll literally just be able to go and hang out in the painted world and just chill forever. In peace. And it won't fucking rot and turn to evil like the Ariamis or Ariandel's painting. Yeah. Dude, I love Dark Souls 3. Irithyll has got to be one of my favorite areas in any of the games, man. Fuck. Dude, the first time I came out of the fucking catacombs of Karthus, and you step across that bridge, and you literally see the entire frozen city with the fucking Aurora Borealis in the sky, dude, I had a fucking goosebumps. Has to be one of my all-time favorite areas in any Souls game, man. And the boss fight with Pontiff Sullivan is just fucking awesome. Yeah. Oh my god, fuck. Alright, asshole. Fine, that's how you're gonna fucking play it, let's do it. We're going down to fucking Tryhardingsville. Population me and your mother. I'm not gonna do the elevator trip. I try not to do cheap fucking solutions. Yeah, well, I mean, that's fine for you. It's just I wouldn't feel right doing it, man. If I cheese it, it just wouldn't feel right. I feel like I cheated myself. But ultimately, you know, it's you playing the game. You do whatever feels fun, pretty much. So. At least this fucker's a one-time spawn. So there is that. If I have to, I'll just whittle his ass down. Sorry, hold on one second. I guess Steph's gone playing in Otria. Yeah, I'll fucking kill myself. They'll find me hanging from the rafters. I tried. So that's all on my note. I give up. Okay. Yeah, I really don't think that's going to be a thing. Like I said, he said they really listen to people's complaints and feedback, and the repeated bosses was like the main complaint people had for Elden Ring. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Time to be born anew.
Ah.
Time to be born anew.
Yeah, shit, here we go. Such a cool attack, though, man. Right, wolves, yeah.
Come, oh little Rani. Oh, dear.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me! No fucking way!
To me.
Oh my god! Are you fucking kidding me? I know, they're gonna make me fight her again. What a crock of shit. That, I've never had that happen to me. That is fucking insane. Ever, in the entire time I fucking play this game, have I ever had that shit happen to me? That is fucking nuts. Yeah. Yep, I gotta do it again. Fuck! Okay, fuck.
My dear daughter, weave thy night into day.
Fuck yeah, got a picture of the moon before it went down. Oh, you don't even kill her either. And she just, hang out. Hey, you want to respect? It's like, I just
Where
killed
did ye
you.
flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide.
Oh, that's right, you gotta get the...
There are books and light aplenty. Dither not. Come out, say I. Where did ye flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide. There are books and light aplenty. Dither not. Come out.
I don't even know if I'm gonna take the time to do her divine tower, because I'm not even gonna use her fucking rune, and this is not supposed to be like 100% gameplay. I'm just trying to get the last trophies and right. Riddle me this, Batman. Riddle me this, Batman. I'm not supposed to fuck Batgirl. Why is her ass so fat, though? Hey, wait, what? You after the Dick Grayson? Hanging with Dick? Honestly, I pretty much like every single Robin except for fucking Jason Todd. Okay? There's a reason why they chose to kill him off. You know they voted on it, right? It was death in the family, like it could have been any of them. And they voted to kill him. Because he sucks. Okay? They were trying to make like a contemporary 80s Robin. They were trying to make like a contemporary 80s Robin. And so they're like, oh, we'll make a Robin that talks back to Batman. And all they did was make him a whiny little bitch that nobody fucking liked. Yeah. Dude, that's literally how he died. Okay? Batman literally told him, don't go, it's a trap. He's like, no, I know better. He went, it was a trap, he died. But so like I hate Dick Jason Todd. I actually really like I like Dick Grayson because he's the OG Robin in Nightwing. It's great, and I like Tim Drake. You know, he will always be in my heart because he's fucking Teen Titans Robin. Yeah, I haven't read a whole lot of shit with Damien. Because I kind of got out of comic books reading by the time that's come. But everything I've seen has showed he's a fucking prick. See, this place has always kind of freaked me out. This is the only place you will ever find enemies from the underground up top. And I always thought there was like more to this place. And actually, yeah, I've seen that. I had originally in the cut content for Elden Ring, they had planned for there to be more entrances to the underground. I have to wonder if originally this wasn't intended to be part. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, man. This is fine. I actually need to play Injustice 2. I got it on sale a little while back. It was like $2 with Hellbuy. I just haven't got around to installing it. My controller died. Of all the fucking times, my controller fucking died. Of course, it's mid-battle. Okay, it's charging now. Oh well, shit happens. Oh, this is Stick America, so. But yeah, my theory is they originally had more entrances to the underground in Elden Ring, that this originally would have been an entrance to the underground. Because this is like right above Ansel River, or roughly in the vicinity. So, yeah. It's just a large download, and I already have a lot of games on my plate. It's definitely in my backlog. You know what? I got my souls back. I don't fucking care. I have the first Injustice 2 on Xbox. So now I have both of them. I'll go through them both one of these days. I also got Civilization 6. I was giving Steph shit. I said, you know, I'd make a... I was saying I would name provinces in my kingdom after you guys. I told Steph I would name one after Czechoslovakia, and then I annexed it. Yeah, I gotta go to the Erdtree so I can keep getting the shit. Oh, come on. Oh, horse parkour! Shit. Yeah, I'll have to come back here later and get Black Knife Teeth. Oh yeah, fuck the dragon. Which one though? Like the one in Angel Lake? Like with Elden Ring, you have to be more specific, bro. Okay. One of the dragon ruins. Ruins. That's another thing I wish they did on Elden Ring on PS5 is on PC you can actually turn the grass up a notch so that all the grass is fully 3D. Like you can interact with it. And the console versions, even PS5, the only bits of grass you can interact with are like the bushes. The actual grass itself is static. And on PC, you can actually make it so all the grass reacts to you moving through it. But it's only on PC. And I don't know why they couldn't have fit that on PS5. We've seen tons of games with great foliage. So here we go. Fuck. Also, it really bothers me, man. Whenever you use dual weapons in this game and you buff, it only buffs one of them. That pisses me off. If you're dual with the weapons, it should buff both of them. Damn it. Okay, nah, motherfucker. Oh well, whatever. Like, you should buff both weapons. That's also something they do in Lords of the Fallen that I appreciate. Very, very frightening. Do you think you can throw me and leave me to die? Oh, God. Fucking. Okay, give me a fucking break. Well, Jesus. Alright, asshole. Man, I just can't. Fuck. Yeah, maybe it was a bad idea to use the fucking heavy weapon with that bitch. Yeah. Yeah. For the most part, yeah, Dex is for speed. Strength is for power. Ah. All right, let's. Oh god, yeah, it's even worse. Yeah! Fuck you! I already fought these bitches, I don't care. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, here's a church right here. So I might as well hit that up on the way. And there's a fort. I forget which fort that was. Oh, now they're coming after me. So now it's gonna be hard to figure out where to go because of how vertical the map is. Thank you whoever's watching, I appreciate you. 4 viewers, yeah! And if you like what you see, you should like, comment, and subscribe. Because I'm going to be playing the whole game and the DLC. And because if you don't, I will find you. And I will mildly inconvenience you. Yeah. But then you'll pipe and smoke it. I'll come in your house, I'll do your dishes, I'll leave. I'll just fucking come in your house and rearrange it. You just be sitting there all day like, what the fuck? Something's not right. Fucking psychological warfare. Yeah, it's like, you don't follow me, I'm gonna follow you. uh... And maybe if there's like a way up over into the fucking fort, well, maybe. Horse parkour, bitches! Yeah. You know what would be really cool though? Kind of a missed opportunity. It would have been really cool if once you got the frenzy flame, if the frenzy didn't affect you anymore. It's like you're supposed to be the living personification of frenzy. Yeah, exactly. Oh, there's that. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm about to get invaded, aren't I? Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yep. Fuck. Oh, well. Shit happens. Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, yeah. You know what I would also really like? And this is a bit more on, like, the fan servicey side, but I don't give a fuck. I'd really like it if in the DLC they included some classic armors. I don't care if it makes sense for them to be there, but maybe it would be really cool to get some fucking classic outfits for other Souls games, you know? Fleet Knight armor, Faram armor, you know, the fucking Lord of Cinders armor, just like all the iconic pieces. Maybe a set from Yarnum. Or you don't even have to, like, you could just make, like, a free DLC pack. That way they don't even have to, like, write it into the lore. Just, like, here, pure fan service. Go nuts. I would appreciate that. It's like, I don't know if you played Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, but, like, to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Ratchet & Clank, back in 2022, no, 2023, yeah, 2023, they actually added a bunch of outfits from the classic Ratchet & Clank games Rift Apart as purely cosmetic. Well, you should play Rift Apart when you get a chance. Really good. But to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Ratchet & Clank, they added a bunch of classic outfits from the series past for free. A really cool touch. Yeah. Same here. I'm actually really happy that we met, man. Without being sappy or anything, dude. I'm glad that we met with friends. You're like one of my best friends in the entire world. Yeah. And you know, it's kind of funny too, because I don't often play Nail that often, man. And, you know, I don't care. I got the fucking Side of Grace, so I can just teleport right back there. Yeah, it does. I agree. I still prefer Souls games to Neho, but I do like it. Oh, hey, Sacred Tear. I just don't think, like, my problem with Neo is that you take too much damage. It really does feel like you're a glass cannon, for one. And for two, I just don't think the world design of Neo 1 or 2 is on par with the FromSoft games. And I've talked to you before about just how much I love the world design in these games. And then, like I said, the world design isn't bad. I just, you know, prefer FromSoft. Yes, it is. Yes. Yes, it is. I don't like Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 that much, honestly. Oh, well, I'm right there. It's funny, too, because I prefer Ninja Gaiden Sigma to Ninja Gaiden Black, but I don't like Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 more than Ninja Gaiden 2 on Xbox. And I know that's unpopular. I know the vast majority of people prefer Black, but I like Sigma a lot more. And it's not even nostalgia either. I played Black first. I played Black as a fucking kid, and I played Sigma as an adult. So if anything, I'd be more nostalgic towards Black, but I just honestly prefer Sigma. The the extra weapons, the Dragon Claw and Tiger Fang, the increases in continuity between 1 and 2, the reduction of the water tunnel section from the first Ninja Gaiden, which is like the worst part of any of the fucking games. The being able to use items on the fly, the graphical overhaul. Damn it. Ah. Oh well, once again I'm right there, I don't give a fuck. I think in the original game it's chapter 12 of Ninja Gaiden Black, where you're underwater in first person navigating the tunnels. I fucking hate that level. It nearly made me quit Ninja Gaiden. The first person swimming is clunky and fucking shitty. The level layout is needlessly labyrinthine and confusing. The enemies that attack you while you're underwater fucking suck. That is the only part of Ninja Gaiden that I think was objectively fucking shit. And Ninja Gaiden Sigma dramatically makes that level less sucky. The swimming controls were tightened, the tunnels were shortened and made it to be less maze-like. They have more sections for you to pop out of water. They give you better directions. Like Sigma makes that section so much bearable, much more bearable. Just for that alone, I prefer it to Ninja Gaiden Black. Every time I fucking replay Black and I get to chapter 12, I'm sitting like, fuck. It is so bad. And, you know, Sigma dramatically trims that part of the game so you can get through it way quicker and way easier without wandering around so much. It's still not my favorite chapter, but it's nowhere near as bad as Sigma. Plus, I actually like the Rachel sections. I know a lot of people didn't like them, but I thought they were good. And I like actually getting to fight Damov. Like, that slimy German fucker. It was so weird to me that they build him up as a villain and then you never fight him. Yeah. God, I hate this fucking guy. Oh, finally. Fuck. Eat a dick. Well, I think you're going to be waiting for a very long time. They pretty much moved on from Infamous. They're doing Ghost of Tsushima. And honestly, don't get me wrong, I love Infamous, okay? But if you ask me to choose between another Infamous game or Ghost of Tsushima 2, it's fucking Ghost of Tsushima 2, no contest. I mean, I'm sure they'll go back and do Infamous sometime, but they've said right now their focus is on Ghost of Tsushima and doing sequels to that, okay? And like I said, it's not even close. Give me Ghost of Tsushima 2. 100 fucking times over. You know, 'cause don't get me wrong. I enjoyed Infamous. I love Infamous. Infamous 2 was great. Second Son was great. Even the DLC, Last Light. But, like, dude, like, it is no fucking contest, man. Ghost of Tsushima is one of the best games I've ever played. Obviously, I want more of that. Plus, they already did 3 Infamous games. They've only done 1 Ghost of Tsushima so far, so... Fuck. Oh well, not a big deal. I'm right there. Plus, dude, if you pay attention, that's pretty much what they do. They do a trilogy and then they move on. They did 3 Sly Cooper games. Sly Cooper 4 was a different company. They did 3 Infamous games. So, like, they operate in trilogies. Shit, I gotta charge my phone. So, Like I said, I just, whatever you got to do to get me fucking Ghost of Tsushima 2, man. I can't even properly fucking describe to you how much I love Ghost of Tsushima, man. Without a doubt, one of my all-time favorite games fucking ever. Like, in my top 5. I would say probably like in my top 3 all-time favorite games ever. I fucking love Ghost of Tsushima start to finish. I mean, that is almost a perfect fucking video game. The world, the combat, the gameplay, the quests, the story, everything about that game kicks so much fucking ass. I mean, it's like the best fucking samurai game ever. And with one of the most gorgeous worlds. Like, it is such a... they do such a great job in Ghost of Tsushima of straddling the line between beauty and realism. It's not so colorful and over the top that it's silly or cartoonish, but it's definitely not just completely realistic either. And I eat it up. With honor, you disgrace your people, your family, your mother. You bring dishonor. Your mother found your OnlyFans. Dishonor your memory. You bring dishonor. Why you stripper? You be doctor. That's just fucking ridiculous, man. In the best way. I love it. I'm pretty sure from them, there's all these people sitting there frenzying. I'm pretty sure they're like summoning it by their prayers. That's the vibe I got anyway. I'm hoping when in Shadow of the Erdtree, they explain why us, the player character, was chosen to have Torrent. Okay? Because if I'm not mistaken, they strongly imply that Mikola was the owner of Torrent. And gave it to Rennie. Not Rennie, Melina. They never explain why he gave it to Melina and why we get it out of all the people who could have Torrent. I hope that's something they go over in the DLC. With Mikola being a prominent character. Even the very first image of we saw from the DLC was fucking Mikola riding Torrent. I don't just think it's just... Like, it just doesn't seem like this game, oh, he just because. You know what I mean? Like, you think he'd give it to his sister, Melina, here's a fucking majestic steed, or, like, there's so many other people it would make sense for him to give Torrent to, rather than some unknown tarnished. But then again, they do make it sound like Mikola with the Erdtree and all that was trying to break the cycle. So maybe he was just like, okay, I'll give it to this tarnished in the hopes that it can help them stop this shit. I can see that happening as well. Melania and Mikola were both tired as shit of the cycle and their dependence on the Erdtree. Like, the entire point of the Erdtree was like, hey, if we have our own, we don't have to depend on the fucking America and her bullshit anymore. Like, they wanted an end to it. It's just, unfortunately, the Erdtree didn't go as they hoped, and then Melania had her whole Scarlet Rot incident. I mean, kinda, yeah. I mean, that whole, you know, he's so beautiful and he compels people to love him. It's classic fucking Griffith. But then at the same time, it seems like Mikola genuinely wants to help people, ultimately. Whereas Griffith only ever really cared about himself. Maybe Guts. But, like, Griffith was not trying to get power to make the world a better place. Griffith was trying to become somebody. I don't think so. Yeah, or read it. Yeah. You probably even heard some of the theme from, you know, there was like a whole meme going around, Steph? Oh, ooh. Like that fucking weird chant? That's from the Berserk show. Just the other day, Alex showed me a meme, a bit of a meme, that had that in there from that. I'm like, oh, yeah, hey, that's from Berserk. It's also funny. Oh, yeah, I know for sure. I also got into it with Steph. Not Steph, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I got into it with Alex because I was telling him he should read Berserk or watch it or whatever, and he was just like, well, it's got rape in it. He's like, I don't know, I don't think that should be in a story. And I'm like, okay, first of all, the rape is really just one small part of it, and I'm kind of upset about people constantly fucking talking about it. Second of all, it's a story about a dark, brutal, unforgiving world, okay? And warfare, rape fucking happens. Like, what do people think warfare is? And I have seen so many fucking people dismiss Berserk. Well, there's a rape in it, okay? Yeah, it's not just there for shock value, bro. Okay? It's not just there for shock value. It's there for a fucking reason. Yeah. They spend the first, what, like 40 issues? The first, I mean, massive
What do you
chunk
need? I don't want any trouble.
of the fucking, of Berserk,
All done?
building,
Well,
building up Griffith, making you love Griffith. So when he finally fucking snaps and goes fucking, evil, he has to do something fucking unforgivable. No, he doesn't come back as a baby. He comes back later in a beautiful form. Femto is still Griffith. Femto is still Griffith, dude. He's just... He doesn't have to be Femto all the time. That's the thing. It's hard to explain. And now it's almost kind of like Griffith is kind of having a redemption arc in the story, because like now he's actually trying to repair the world, and he creates fucking the Erdtree, or the Yggdrasil, might as well be the fucking Erdtree, and is doing that whole thing. Creates a land above hell on earth. But we have no idea which way it's going to go. And honestly, it's a shame too, because so much of Berserk hasn't been done. They've only done, like, all of the shows, all the animes have only done the first 2 arcs. Black Swordsman arc and the Golden Era. The Golden Age, I was gonna say it. There's like 5 arcs after that, man. And I do have to wonder, like, with how popular Berserk is, why nobody's ever tried to do any of the rest of the story. I don't know, then again, maybe it's fucking because they know there'd be a bunch of whiny-ass fucking wolf people who can't handle how brutal it is. People are always saying, well, I want a more realistic anime. I want a more adult anime. All this stuff is for kids. I'm not into anime, it's for kids. Then an adult anime comes along. Or a manga. And it's, oh my god, this is too much. It's so fucking dumb, man. The same thing happened with Full Metal Alchemist. You're like, oh my god, I can't believe they did that to that little girl. The entire fucking point of that is to show how fucking crazy some people can get from power. And what fucking Edward is not supposed to be. Good luck fucking explaining that to these assholes. And I tell you what, I will not have any fucking Full Metal Alchemist slander. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, it's got to be one of the greatest fucking animes of all time ever. I mean, fucking period. Not the shitty original one either. Fuck that show. That went off the script halfway through. I also love how, like, people were trying to attack Full Metal Alchemist for, like, the females in that show. Because they were trying to make a push. They were trying to make a push for, oh my god, animes are so over-sexualized. The way they treat women and the way they show women is so unrealistic. So they tried to attack Full Metal Alchemist for that. It's like, bro. It's like, bro, Full Metal Alchemist is written and drawn by a fucking woman. They're like, I'm tired of all these men making these women with ridiculous proportions and over-sexualized. Like, well, it's funny you mention that, because Full Metal is created, drawn, written by a girl. And then they get real quiet. Same thing with Stellar Blade. They're like, have the men who designed these characters ever met a real woman? And it turns out the person who designed Eve in Stellar Blade is a fucking woman. And one who actually looks a lot like the character. I'll probably watch that as well. I still think that's fucking hilarious, dude. You're like, the people who played Stellar Blade have never seen a woman in real life. Bro, she was designed by a woman. The chick who made Stellar Blade looks like her. Fuck out of here. And the person who modeled for Eve is also a real woman. So, like, literally, their whole, have they ever seen a real woman? Literally, she really exists. The girl army just literally collapsed. Yes, they have seen a real woman. They saw one every day when they were modeling her, or she was doing mocap. Honestly, so a lot of the time, I think it's really women who are just fucking jealous. They're fat and ugly, so they can't handle a woman being attractive. And I know that's harsh, I honestly think that's the truth. And on top of which, they're like, well, you guys wouldn't get it. You're not subjected to the same stuff in the media, the hyper realized standards of beauty of movies. Yeah, are you kidding me? Every fucking dude in an action movie has a fucking chiseled six pack and 6 foot tall. And you try to say guys are the only ones who, women are the only ones who deal with unrealistic standards in movies. No, we just don't bitch about it. And it's not even just fucking, even women. Dude, when women play video games, do you think they want to play somebody ugly? The whole point of playing a game is to do something you can never do in real life. So they want to play a woman who's hot as shit. Yeah, I have a character creator, and I can design my character. Let's play the ugliest, frumpiest fucking woman I can design. No! Ah, fuck. Oh well, not a big deal. I'm right there. Like I said, women don't want to play fucking ugly characters in games. You give a woman a character creator and let her play as a chick, unless she's making a goof character, she's not gonna choose a fucking ugly chick. Do you know how many fucking women I've seen online that like Bayonetta? And what's hilarious is, it's like the previous games that were hated on for being over-sexualized are now considered good examples. Like, they're saying, well, the way they sexualize her in Stellar Blade is bad. Look at Bayonetta or Nier. I remember when Bayonetta and Nier came out, and the same people hated on those games, and now they're acceptable. And instead, like, it is so fucking weird how, like, we have, as a society, looped fucking back around. And it's funny because these people are acting like the people they hate. It's like, these LGBT people, these woke SJWs, okay? These fucking social justice warriors, okay? They hate the church. They hate organized religion. Well, when you sit there and say, oh my god, you shouldn't have a hot woman in a game, censor that. You sound a lot like the fucking Catholics. Oh, you can't have a hot model in a game. It'll turn off the youth. Like, from where I'm standing, what's the difference? You're basically acting like the fucking church. Trying to tell a bunch of adults, well, we can't have hot women, it'll pervert the youth. And now, people are fucking blaming Call of Duty for mass shootings. So now, we fucking loop back around to the tired old argument of, games are perverting the youth. Games are turning our children into murderers. And it's like, I thought that shit was over in the 90s. We're like, looping back around to this shit for like the 15th time. They have never, not once, ever, proven any link between gaming and real-world violence. They have done countless studies. Not one bit of evidence to support it, ever. And now we're right back to where we were before, where, oh, it's the video game's fault. They're perverting the youth. Damn it. And it's so fucking frustrating because me and Majin have both lived through this shit before in the 90s. When fucking GTA came out, GTA 3 came out. Oh my god, kids are gonna shoot everybody in sight. They're gonna go crazy. They're gonna jet cars after they play GTA 3. Fuck. Oh well. And it's like we finally put that behind us and we got rid of it. People stopped using games as a scapegoat. And now all of a sudden it's like we're right back in the fucking 90s again, and not in a good way. Okay? If adults want to buy adult games made by adult people, let them and shut the fuck up. Okay? If you think the game is too sexualized, if you think that it's too gross for you, just don't play it. Shut the fuck up. End story. Stop trying to tell other people what they should and shouldn't play. They can't just say, well, I think this game is gross. I wouldn't play it. They have to say, well, I don't think you should play it either. I don't like this game, so nobody should play it. And if you try to play it, well, then I'm going to shame you. It's like, fucking shut up. Nobody gives a shit about what you have to say. Okay? You don't want to play it, you don't play it, okay? Keep your mouth shut as far as anyone else is concerned. I don't go around saying you should play this, you should play that, or how dare you play this game. You know what, if they were trying to make the argument, like, kids shouldn't play Stellar Blade, okay? Fine, I'll agree, it's an M-rated game, okay? But if adults want to play it, shut the fuck up. And like I said, like, it's so fucking exhausting, man. And then they say they say, well, a woman shouldn't be sexualized, and they make it all about her boobies. And then they make it all about her boobies. You can't even mention Stellar Blade without them talking about that shit. It's like, hey, I really like Stellar Blade. I like this boss fight. I like this, well, boobies. And I know, I get that I'm beating a dead horse. I get that I'm beating a dead horse. But the same people who are saying that a girl in a game shouldn't be over-sexualized, she shouldn't be wearing risque dressing and have big boobies, are the same people who are saying it's cool for a chick to have OnlyFans. So, okay, real titties, real ass, real pussy, fine, but virtual ass and pussy, where we draw the line? And bear in mind, these are the same people that are like, well, they're making money. And you think the person who plays Eve didn't get paid for her contribution? You don't think the amount of publicity that she's gotten as a model from that game has shot her career up? But no. A woman being... okay, let's do the math. A woman being sexualized in a game that men pay for? Bad. A woman being sexualized on her OnlyFans that men pay for? Good. Okay? What's the difference? You're giving money to see boobies. How is one okay and the other is not? What fucking sense does that make? I guess if in the middle of Stellar Blade she had shielded her OnlyFans and said, well, if you want to see the real goods, come subscribe to my own I guess then the fucking SJWs would have been cool with it. So you're not supposed to watch a movie with sexy women. You're not supposed to play a game with sexy women, but fucking paying women online to see their tits, their ass, their boobies, that's okay. That's socially acceptable, and don't you dare shame those women. Boobies are boobies, bro. Women doing porn is cool, so like a woman getting full on fucking railed is appropriate, but a woman in a skin tight outfit is not. So you're trying to tell me that a woman wearing a skin tight jumpsuit is inappropriate, but you're encouraging porn where dudes come on chicks' faces. That's okay. And okay, here's what's even funnier. Some of the biggest people who were against Stellar Blade were cam models. Like, her name is Alyssa Mercante. She's like the lead editor at Kotaku, which of course, you know, she's the lead editor of Kotaku. I'd expect nothing less from this bitch. She was a cam girl. It's like you were literally advocating against a game with a sexy woman when people saw you take it up the ass? God, you know. Roman rules. It's gay to suck dick, it's not gay to get your dick sucked. That's how the Romans operated. Only the guy who got fucked in the ass was gay. The guy doing the fucking wasn't. I don't even know, man. It's so weird. But seriously, the chick, one of the main chicks who's against Stellar Blade, was a fucking cam girl. It's like, bro, you have literally done full fucking porn. And you're sitting there saying that a chick with big boobies is risque? It's just crazy, man. It's just like, it doesn't make sense to me. You can't say that a game showing boobies is unacceptable, but real women showing their boobies is. Like, what fucking sense does that make? And then they always they hit you with the tired arguments. Think of the children. Think of the children. It's such a bad example for children. Okay, well, let's play a little game. Okay, what sets a worse example for females? It's a little girl. Imagine you're a little girl. What's going to set a worse example for you? A $60 game, $70, I'm sorry, for adults that you would have to have your mom's permission to buy, or you going onto the main channel of Twitch and seeing Amaranth fuck a pickle. Which is not age-gated at all. Or Pokimane, or any one of those fucking thoughts. Okay? So they're, you know, a chick grinding up against a fucking pickle, good viewing for children. A girl being sexified in a game, how dare you? Like, what fucking sense does that make? If a chick wants to play Stellar Blade, a little girl, she's got to go out and get it. Her parents have to come with her. They have to give the approval to get the game, and she's got to spend $70. If she wants to see fucking Amaranth, all she has to do is turn on Twitch. She's on the main fucking feed. It's not age gated, it's not age restricted or anything. So you can just watch fucking softcore porn. But sure, let's attack the games. Or, you remember I told you, there was that chick on Twitch who got banned because she was getting fucked by her boyfriend and people could see it. She was like out of view of the camera and she thought she was being sly, but then it turned out that people could see in the mirror reflection her getting railed. Her fucking stream wasn't age gated. Her stream wasn't age gated. Okay? So how much do you want to bet that some of the fucking people watching her getting fucked were minors? Statistically speaking, there had to have been at least a few minors there. Watching her getting fucking diddled. But, you know, or they just made it officially okay to post nudes and shit on Twitter. Which, I mean, in all fairness, people have been doing that for ages. I can't tell you how much I've been just like randomly scrolling down the feed and Twitter. Oh, hey, there's dick. Oh, hey, there's pussy. And I can't avoid it. I never fucking subscribe to Twitter feed or smut. But, like, Twitter has so many fucking thoughts on it that you're gonna see a dick or a pussy at some point. It's like an inevitability. But up until now, it's just been like you could get away with it, but it wasn't technically cleared in the rules. They officially made it clear. And on the service, that doesn't really change anything. We already have tons of porn anyway. Okay? But they're still keeping the minimum sign-up age for Twitter 13. Okay? So that is basically Twitter by officially giving it the green light and saying you can post nudes and porn on Twitter, but not raising the age requirement to 18. They're basically condoning child pornography and CP. Okay? You should not have any kind of nudes and then have it where a fucking 13-year-old can see it. You just shouldn't. Oh yeah, first try, bitches! Alright, dude, I'll see you later. Yeah, you really should watch Berserk stuff. It's really good. Or you can just read it. I'm pretty sure you can find the manga online as well. Yeah, that's for the last part of Raya Lucaria. I'll have to do that here in a sec. I wouldn't say that, dude. At the very least, you're better than Kai Cenat, so. Okay, but it also took him hundreds of tries for like even simple bosses, dude. You gotta stop hating on yourself, bro. You gotta believe in you, dude. We all believe in you. Why shouldn't you believe in you? And ultimately, it doesn't matter if you use summons or not. They're there for it to be fucking used, man. They're a feature of the game. What matters is you beat it. And you beat it. Most people never beat fucking Elden Ring to begin with. I think, what, like 20% of people beat Elden Ring? Okay? That means 80% of people never fucking finished it. Ah. I've died a fuck ton. Even now, even after all this time playing Elden Ring, dude, I've still died a bunch. Yeah, fuck him. I hate these fuckers so much. Fuck. Oh well. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back in a little bit. If you want to keep watching, you can. Probably play some Resident Evil